In the last video, we created already pages and view models. We added to the routing. So now we're going to write some code in each page. So let's start with the login page because that's where we land. And instead of just showing a label, we need something else over here. Let's rebuild this a little bit. Let's say we start with a grid. And the vertical stack layout is going to be inside here. And we might have some row definitions. So we're going to have definitions, row definitions, auto, and let's see, another auto, and another auto, and then a star. So that's 4 rows. This starts with row 0. So this is row, grid row 0. And instead of a label, actually I can use this label, I can rebuild it. First of all, let's bother us about what's in top over here. So we need at least the toolkit in here. So XMLS toolkit is toolkit. That is already there. That is always good to have the cool toolkit. Then we also like to have the view model, so we have some context to program against, because in the way we brought in the view model, it will not show up over here as something that you can bind to. So again, an XLS, and this calls view model, and then the view model is of course the which view model? View model. This is where it is, and that means that the X data type for this page is the VM. And then we have to wait a little bit for the PC to catch us, but let's say almost good. Login, view model. And there it is. See, now if I look at it, now it's there. Okay, so far so good. What else do we need over here? Now we need actually to let's do that also in the base view model. Let's say that there's always a message that can be popped up, like a warning or something like that. So let's just copy the title and then say that we also have a message. And this message is always going to show up as a sort of warning if there is something wrong. So this message is in base string empty. Now let me check. Is this the right choice to have this? Because this is the base view model, and the message and the title might actually change per page. You know what I'll do? I'll take it out. And I'm just gonna put it here. Oops. Here. I'm crazy. I need this in the view model for every single one. So this is what we need. And login view. And now we're missing a complete constructor, so ctor. And that goes for here as well. No brain. There we go. Now we have them all. Okay, what else? Now, well, then of course there's a value. So we're first on the login page. Not on the CS. It's just in the login view model. We at least have to set the title to something that we need to see. The title should here be okay, that should be it. So now in the login page, we can actually bind this to binding title. There we go. So now we have a title of the page. Let's check this. And we seem to have a couple of errors. So let's see if these are common title problems. Message, and that should be okay. Oh, I didn't take them out of the view base view model, so that might be a thing. So let's go to the home view model. And also put it on in the wrong spot, because this needs to be between the curly braces right after the constructor. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. This is better. And then you see that this actually is going to be repeated for all the view models. So this is the home view model, this is the login view model. I could just do this. I only wrecked now the where's the setting page? Over here. This is not the setting page. This is the settings page. Now we have done it right. So now this title should be set later, but only for the login page. I need to have it different. So here we go with it should read something about the login page. So login with valid name, email, and password. Now let's try this again. Sometimes that goes wrong. This is probably copied in by accident, so that is something I took out. Rebuilding again, and now it starts up, or at least I expect it to start up. And in the login page it says login with a valid email and password. Okay, we have some spelling to attend to. Spelling in the here valid. You know what? Because this is not in a resource yet, I'll just do this. So I know, hey, I still need to fix this. Actually, login page, where are you? Login view. Let's add that. Let's add it. Let's say we start with the copying this. So this good row 1. So over here we will have a label. No, we won't. We will just have an entry. And the entry needs a text. And needs a placeholder. This would soon read something like enter your login name. So let's do also something like a margin. So let's clean that up a little bit. So now only we need a text over here, and this login page. So it is string empty, but it would need to bind to something. So binding to what? Email name. Okay, capitalization is off, cap lock's off. It's going to be the user email. So the user email needs to be in the view model. So login page is going to be login view model. And let's see. Okay. Observable property. And then we go to the next line. Square bracket. There we are. Now, what did I name it? Short memory. User email. So there's going to be a string called user email only, not with a capital, with a small letter. That's how this works. So we have an email. Then if we have an email, we also need a password. Right. Go back to this page, have another entry. This is going to be the user password. So we can enter the password and we can enter the login name. That is good. That sounds good. Now we don't have them both. We only have a user password, so we're gonna have a user. What was the name? User password. Could be that I made a mistake. Let's see. View login view already contains a definition for user password. Okay, let's see what happens if we run this. At least it should show these two lines where we can do an entry. Not that there's anything working there yet, but it is there. Well, it already contains one. Okay. Seems like the man with the hammer is passing by. I'm getting tired. So this is going to be enter your password. That's great. That's about the placeholder. That's the placeholder over here. And now we need some buttons, and those are going to be in a. Okay, so this is going to be row 2. We're going to have a stack out, a horizontal stack layout. Entered, and then we're going to have like an image button. Let's continue with a horizontal layout and having there a button in there. Now this button, I copied stuff over, so we have the image button, the toolkit. Of course, we have it already here in. So that's all good. We just need to have the SVG, and we're gonna place it in the image folder. So if you look at the resources, there's the images folder. There's only one image, so we need more images over here. Okay, interesting. So let's just drag them out to some other place. A whole bunch. Copy them over. So this will be resolved properly with this. And do we need more buttons? And do we have different names for them? Well, we don't have the create command yet, so that's an interesting one. Let's do that first. Then this can all stay like this. So create command. We're going to create an extra item in. Okay. So why do I have 2 times use password? Because this was the message that we want to use. I forgot about that one. Okay, so this can be closed. Then we have the view model. There the message should be capital, or better, no warning, string empty. Yeah, it's there. So that works. So what else do we need over here? Okay, you've got an idea on what I'm forgetting. So if we have this, then we not only have the image button to log in, but we all need to register. Not very wrong to do that, right? So this is going to be user. Is it correct? Which images do they have? I don't have a user. Okay. I've got an it. I've got a register. How would that look? Got a save. Add bin. Okay, the add was clear. But what is the ID card? I like that one for this. Okay. Okay, ID card PNG. And that's going to register. Okay, so we have some extra text to add. Let's see what errors we now have, if any. Still looks good. Still going strong. Well, obviously. Is that because the base model is still having something not done? Should I clear maybe? That could be well be it. We had this. All right. Let's clean, build, clean, build, rebuild. Okay. Okay, I got two messages. Good. Well, no, not good actually, but it is what it is. Would I have it on others as well? This command is not found yet. That's true. So let's do add a command. That's a relay command. And it was void create. This can be capital. Let's try again. And then I think this is the end of the video because I'm a bit tired. And then I'm gonna go with the other video. Okay, so we need a couple of things. The buttons are a bit big. You don't see them moving. We have the entry things blocks over here. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Login page, where are you? I have to tell, of course, that this is row number 1. This is going to be row, grid row 2, 0, 1. Okay, code 3. Now I guess I need to do something with the styling of the image button. I had a good night's sleep, very long night. So let's do the style right now. So the styles are kept in resources, and then there is a styles window over here, or a styles dictionary over here and there. And the image button is already somewhere. So let's have a look. It's on alphabetical order, I guess. Yeah, that is. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. So let's change something. And what we change is that we actually just go and put this on hold just by commenting that. And then below it, we're going to paste in the new image button, which has just a couple of values of scaling and rotation when you push the button, and some minimum and maximum sizes of the button, so we don't get too far off. I think I might have done the primary and secondary colors. I'm not sure if it's already there. Doesn't matter. Let's see how it looks. So at least my buttons are in the right size, and then we can work on the command and the next video. Oh yeah, shows up over here. So now it's very decent. Now these buttons are actually doing right what I want, and we only have to connect or type the right code now in the view models to get this working. Okay, part of that is going to be now here, so let's do that. We can kill the running application because the bindings need to be all done, right? So let's kill this as well. Let's only keep the pages open that we need in a second, and that's the login page and the login view model. So login view model, there we have it, and the login page, that's over here. So in the login view, we need something to bind to the let's copy just two of those and rename them. We need to bind the login name, so that's going to be the username. We're gonna log in with email, so email name. Yeah, that will do. Here we go. And then we need a password. So that's something that we can bind, and of course the base values, they will be string empty. So the email name is string empty. Yeah, that works. String empty. And the same goes for the password. Great. So as this is set, we can now use that over here. Oh, we had our user email, of course, as a name. So this is going to be renamed. Rename user email. I hope I did the password as the password. Yeah, I don't see any changes, so that should be good. And the password is just user password. Okay, so I used it as user password. Okay, so we're gonna have a capital P and then user password. And then this is going to be user password, right, like that. So those bindings should be okay. And if you see the red squiggles, that's usually Visual Studio that is just playing up. So having those, there are moments that we need to clear this. So this could actually be a separate method. Clear login. I'm going to place this all the way down here. So when we create, what do we want to check? We want to check that the user email is empty. And when everything is done, it's going to clear. Okay, yeah. So except for a create, we also need a register command. Okay, that is also done. And as did we do that over here? We have the button. Which button did we create? An add. That should be actually a create, but okay, it's a create command. And the other one should then be to connect to the register command. Okay. IntelliSense did its work. It showed already up, so that's good. All set for now, I guess. So let's see what happens in the next video. And sorry that this video took so long, but I was really tired. You see sometimes me rolling my eyes, yawning. I would suggest that you play it in double speed. And also, oh, I almost forgot that you just restore the base view model. So let's go to the view model over here, to any view model. Take these two out with X and put them back in the base view model. Don't forget, because we copied that in the video to all of the pages, we wanted this to correct it in all the pages. So that's home view model, so the view model, because we cannot have double entries. Take it out, and settings view model, take it out as well. It will virtually have no difference. There's no repercussion for that, because the base view model is not being injected in here. It is just by inheriting, it is giving those two extra variables available to this page. And that goes for all the pages. And to prove it, we're gonna run this thing one more time. And then it says, of course, inaccessible due to its protection level. That's an interesting one, because it is a capital over here. Let's try this again. Might have one more page where this is occurring. And then we are okay. Yeah, we are good. I'm just dragging it in. We're ready for the code with Realm. That's going to be in the other video. We just have to make two of the commands, fill in all the code that needs to be there, because that's going to be connecting to the database. It's going to be a little bit of work, and then we're also going to log out, of course, somewhere. We're going to do that in the settings page. There's going to be a couple of XAML changes. Yeah, I'm not sure how long the next video will be, but it will be an interesting one. Much more interesting than this one. Thanks for watching this long video. Feel free to like and subscribe. It is really appreciated, as are questions and suggestions or even improvements on my videos. Thank you for watching.